Right. So chat was requesting us, Fearon. Can you believe this?
Hard to believe, that is for sure, Krista Joy. Hello and welcome here to Speed Gaming 6. And welcome into another of the Group K matchups here in the 2022 Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament. Alongside Krista Joy 730, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we'll be bringing you this matchup between prieR57 and Ibuba7, which has some pretty notable implications here as far as the round robin goes.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is do or die time for one of our runners. And okay. This is exactly what we live for in the commentator's booth, let me tell you. We love the more the nerve-wracking it is, the better. We're just hoping that we get a Tixie-like seed for this particular group of runners because we want them to show your stuff. So, Firon, what do you think our starting world is going to be, more likely than not?
Well, I don't know. There seem to be various camps. A lot of people are apparently in the World 6 ice realm. I tend to joke that because my head tends to be in the clouds more often than not, that I go with World 5 and Sky.
So you're a cloud man, and I'm 6 gang for life. Oh man! And Zero is just hoping for a split. I guess you just want to see the world burn, Zero, and that's why I love you. So we have those looking for Oceanside in chat, Fearon. Oh, they want to see some swimmies. And
Looks
no.
like we're starting off with one here.
Who wished for vanilla? Who did this? Who did this, chat? Oh man, it hurts so hard when you get those vanilla levels. Those vanilla worlds. Nice. Okay.
Yep, hard
So,
to say, but our first board was 2-5, and that was quickly taken care of here. I see that we've got a pair of fortresses, and we'll see how that goes here as we're working on syncing up the runners. And right off the bat, well, we're getting wet in another way as we have the Navy board to move on as our first fortress.
man, time to get your salutes out, chat, because we always salute Bowser's hardworking military with the one and the only Captain Boom Boom in charge. And both runners make quick work of poor Captain Boom Boom, working so hard every night and day, only to get boomed in the face. And that was the lock. Wow, Fearon, this is a free world one. Oh boy.
Well, there is time for other things to create some challenges here, as we have one of the giant land boards here, as prior going down to Small Mario.
Yes. Always fun to take a big giant squishy to the face. And oh no, feel free, chat, to go after Fred. It is absolutely 100% acceptable. And right now,
prior taking a death there near the end of 4-6, has to redo that. Meanwhile, Ibuba is dealing with, I believe that is 1-1 with an angry sun.
Wow. Well, the angry son does try his best to put in some work, And this is too many vanilla items. Grant you, it's French vanilla, but it's too vanilla. We're really going to have to put in a complaint. And we do have a P-Wing coming from that wonderful, generous Hammer Bro.
And just like that, we have our first airship.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Ooh, a nice earthquake, Larry. You go, Larry. And putting in some work against Larry, a 4-hitter Fearon.
Yeah, certainly impressive as far as a feat here for Larry. But yeah, those earthquakes causing minimal trouble for Ibuba here, as prieR now on the airship as well, so probably about 2/3 of a level back.
Basically, that sounds exactly right. And the one thing, I love is when Larry eats his Flintstone vitamins, gets, buffed, because I am a personal fan of believing that all the Koopa kids should be at max capacity. And for those who are wishing for 6 gang, you got your wish. Could you imagine, Fearon, if every Koopa kid was a 5-hit earthquake, just tank, super tank? Oh, it would be glorious.
I don't know. I guess I don't have the Schadenfreude that others necessarily do, but we see Ibuba trying the match game there. The cards and end cards not going so well necessarily, and now working through one of the level 3 zones here. I believe that was 3-3.
3-3. And the end cards can make a huge difference. I was doing a Fearon before, and it was a baby seed in which hammers, Tanuki suits, and everything were just every OP item was in the card game, which mentally broke me inside because it was like, no, this is a baby seed. We need to re-roll this. I'm a fan of getting 7-1 for your first level, with the 4 blessed levels of 6-6, 5-9 Atlantis, and a max enemy set of 7-5 being, should be hard required for every seed. Of course, that makes me kind of loved in the community. And we have a Jugum Cloud.
Yep, the ability to skip one of the boards here is... Oh, it looks like here's... I believe this is 8-1 over on prieR's side, and Ibuba having to deal with that Lakitu, or Lakitu, and is running into a bit of trouble.
Yeah, Lakitu. P-Speed ended up being no speed. Oh, wow. That was just a Slabanaka. And, an unfortunate death. Yikes. Hey, look at this. We have a beta level. Niagara Falls. On Ibuba's side, just swim up and swim out.
Yeah, chat noting that at 8-1 for prieR, apparently going back to the 90s as they got caught up in the crossfire.
Oh, I remember that. We can go and have us a memory fest, Fearon. Even though chat would probably start spamming certain emojis, but we're not afraid to tout our ages. It just means that we are wise. There you go.
In fairness, though, this is a game that debuted in the late 80s, so there, I think, is to some degree a commonality of a particular age demographic.
Yeah, Ibuba taking I'm gonna say that's an intentional death, because usually you want to go in there. I prefer to use a leaf on this particular fort. It's the Icy Fort, which I call the Icy Flight Fort, because usually, if you fly through the bottom, you can manipulate and just avoid almost everything. Or you could just tough it out like Ibuba is doing.
Yep, coin ship meanwhile for prieR takes out the pair of Boomerang Bros and gets a music box for the efforts.
The icy fort has been conquered. Unlocking the lock over there. Ibuba again going for the in card. Ooh, we do have a mushroom. Will we get a sneak peek? And it is a P-Wing. No, it can't be a P-Wing. It is a Jugum Cloud for mushrooms? Oh, prieR, this could make a huge difference.
A big backtrack here from Ibuba, as prieR now dealing with a little bit of lag thanks to those fire snakes.
F2 is in Alaska now? Hey, that works for me. You know, hey, the last time I calmed something, you know, we said that a certain item was located in Naples, Italy. So, why not? And okay, and we have a star on prieR's side. Ooh, cute. One of our favorite levels from World 5, prieR. But it has no fire nippers. Oh, this hurts.
Well, the chain chomps from 5-1 still providing a little bit of trouble, and just a random Koopa Troopa out of nowhere just falling from the sky.
Well, you know, he probably said, let me get in on this party. And we have a hit. Boom Boom actually got a hit on prieR. That you don't see often, because Boom Boom usually fails us miserably. And we have Morton Koopa's ship here, which is the World 2 airship. Let's see what Lemmy has in store for us. Absolutely nothing. Oh no. Well, prieR, I guess the dream of everyone being super strong has been dashed.
Apparently, it looks like that Ibuba was the one having the ball, as a one hit was able to take out the Koopaling there.
Lemmy did not make the circus today, guys. Lemmy barely got through. You know, if his name was Ludwig, he would have failed an American Idol type audition with that level of fail sauce. So, prieR is using P-Wing strats to just avoid everything in Morton's ship. Going into...
Fly over the mast, a quick stomp, and...
Oh, we get an off-screen grab. Look at that, prieR. That's a good time saver.
Meanwhile, the pipe maze being worked on here.
Yes, Ibuba is in Dora the Explorer mode, which... trying to...
Oh, wow. So this is a one fortress, and it is required to build a bridge.
Oh no. Oh no, chat. Chat, do you see what I see right now on Ibuba's side? Get your invalids out now. Let's get our invalid seeds out. This is invalid, prieR, because the typical valid seed for Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer is for 3F2 to be in World 8, and unfortunately it isn't. So this seed has been proven invalid, but very good and very easy for our runners who need to build that bridge. And on prieR's side, prieR just dipped right into the fort before even going in Explorino mode.
Well, this is good. This will even things out a little bit here, as prieR has been trailing by good up to a level and a half, so closing the gap in here.
Yes, chat, I agree. We need to re-roll this. Invalid seed. Ibuba with a rare clip. Did you see that, Fieron?
I must have blinked and missed it.
Yeah, you can clip through the pipe in the piranha stages. So that's what Ibuba did for Swagalicious points. Go Ibuba! He's showing us that he is a gamer!
Taking to the air and hitting the high notes. And it's a maximum 5 hits to take out Ludwig.
I guess Ludwig felt so bad about Lemmy's awful performance that he was like, you know, I gotta get good. I gotta show them that we Koopa kids ain't no joke. So yeah, you go, Ludwig. It was a full-on concert. He channeled Beethoven. Those who have ever played a game called Dragon's Lair Time Warp know that there is a level where you actually face off on Beethoven's piano. And we get the Forgotten Fort on Ibuba's side.
Ops against the fire flower.
Ooh, does take a little damage against Lathwomp, but manages to survive to take on Boom Boom.
5F1 proving a little bit challenging for both runners, but you can see prieR working on picking up some speed here and is going to get to Boom Boom.
Meanwhile, back on Ibuba's side, we have the memory game again. We all fail as usual. Are you keeping track, chat? And now we have 2 new items. Fieron, the star and the flower. So we'll get to see what lovely items those give us. Ha!
prieR completes the full match on the card here.
Ooh! Look what we have on Ibuba's side, Fieron! It's the military! Tank time! So, everybody, re-salute again for all the Rocky Wrenches with Captain Boom Boom!
Meanwhile, we've got a P-Wing pickup on prieR's side from what was one of the hand levels.
Our brave, brave warriors. The Rocky Wrenches and Captain Boo Boo have gone down in a blaze of glory. We salute you. And we have one of the hand stages on Ibuba's side, which netted a P-Wing. Yeah, this is a baby.
That's the one that prieR had just done. It looks like, yeah, Ibuba had gone and done that second fortress, and now Ibuba looks like prieR's ahead, but it'll be determined as to whether or not the. Well, it looks like that particular fortress was not necessary, and we got a Jugum Cloud, and just like that, prieR is at the airship.
Yes, and it's not just any airship, it's an easy one. The world won Larry Koopa's airship, so that went by in a flash. Let's see how salty Morton is. And we have an earthquake, Morton. Oh well. Low sodium. Low sodium, but tried.
I guess the game figured I'm here and I'm salty enough for everybody, so it just kind of made up for it.
I was thinking, I always like to say you're innocent. So, it's usually a general consensus of, blame me for everything for some unknown reason. Even though I'm innocent. Fieron, I swear. And you got your wish, too, about World 5.
And looks like we have 5-3 here, and oh, prieR taking a death.
Oh my. Oh my, that was unfortunate.
So this is going to allow the lead to be compacted here. So prieR's still with the lead, but it has shrunk.
Yes. And this enemy set, even though we normally see Karibo's shoes, is putting some pain onto prieR. Yuck. But it has been a fun level, I will admit that. But the thing is, we're seeing too many French vanilla elements, Fearon. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, I mean, the randomizer, it does some unique things, that is for sure. Let's see where this pipe goes here for prieR. Alright, it forces us through the tower.
Oh, towers are always fun. Especially if you get a good enemy set within the tower. Oh, you gotta love them. And for that Hammer Brothers battle, got rewarded with a whopping music box. Meanwhile, Ibuba is going against and had a little bit of trouble with the Fire Bro, but gets a Jukum Cloud for all that hard work.
Oh, and the Patui making pretty much a guaranteed damage here for prieR, and now as Small Mario has to be a little careful here.
Definitely. And you just gotta love the enemy placements, That is a true gatekeeper. But Ibuba was able to jump and thread the needle, so that was actually really good to see. But takes a discus to the face.
Wow, so there's another fortress required.
Yes, the blue fortress. Oh yeah.
Yeah, usually, but not always, are they color-coded like that. So I believe it's, a 95% chance that that's the case. So it is a little bit of a two-fort Monty here.
Yeah, because usually the blue fortress, our runners tend to ignore. And we are in one of our wonderful World 2 levels, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy for both runners.
Now here we go to level 1's fortress.
You really have to feel sorry for level 1's fortress, because that's the fortress that really nobody ever needs. You can't help but feel bad. So we have some route divergence there.
Meanwhile, I want to thank those joining us here from SpeedGaming 3. Welcome into a Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament series of matchups. There are going to be 2 races here between prieR57 and Ibuba7. Here on the call, alongside prieR57, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we'll be bringing the action to you here as prieR now working on the Air Force level.
Yes, and for those who have just joined us here in this particular channel, we always salute Bowser's military. We have such brave Rocky Wrenches out there throwing their wrenches, trying to stop the invasion by Mario, and we have Captain Boom Boom in command. Usually ends up dying, but we salute. We have to go for our fallen heroes.
Back over to a fresh end card here for prieR. who's done very well with them at the start, but didn't, I guess had a misremembrance there, as it was the top and bottom left cards that were the stars. Or maybe it was just trying to move along and wasn't really too concerned with the end card at that point.
Yeah, I think at this point, probably thinking, am I in the lead? Am I a bit behind? You never know. And as we previously mentioned, this is a do or die type moment for prieR. So this enemy set is interesting. Everything wants to hurt you.
Some runaway chomps, and now it's Ibuba with the Jugum Cloud to skip here, and is now going to be the first to their airship here.
But Diesel, Boom Boom is the one who's flying that big airship that crashed thanks to Mario stomping on his head. So we'll go Captain, but if you want to go with Colonel Boom Boom, we can do that as well.
Meanwhile, Roy, not exactly toying around, as just a simple one hit takes out Roy Koopa here for the 5th world, and well, we're very close here.
Yes,
They're separated by a "Don't Call Me Shirley."
Best way to do it, it's always good when you are separated by Leslie Nielsen. Yes, let's do it, Fearon. And Roy did disappoint, chat. I agree. He was worst boy. And we get the donut fort on Ibuba's side. We make quick work of Boom Boom on Ibuba's side. Poor Boom Boom. Boom Boom is just there laying down, not bothering anyone. And then Mario comes and stomps on his head. Also finds out that grim truth that fort just unlocked a lock and we need a bridge. And guess what that fort is? Oh, Fearon! It's the lava fort!
Yes, that one's definitely noted for its Podobo type troubles.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Furon. All right,
Furon.
I bet. Furon.
Furon, yeah. Like if you were putting a mink coat on, you'd be putting a fur on.
Okay, Furon. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, fur, like what is on animals. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
That's all right. If I had $1 for every time my name was misspelled or mispronounced, I could easily retire. But
nice.
I don't have that arrangement, so here I am instead.
The in card gives out clouds, so as many as you can get from mushrooms in the in card game. Alright, Iggy is putting up a fight, doing the dukes, and Ibuba got hitboxed. Oh no.
Wonky hitbox, 5 hits taken. So 27.5 minutes in, that is the 6th world out of the way. So what do we have left? Water?
Yep, we have okay. Oceanside for our World 7.
All right, a Soaking Wet 7, and let's see what it brings. Oh, it brings a Fire Bro or two.
Actually, I do like where Booba is going with this.
Holy Fortress Batman.
Yes, there's 3 forts. And unfortunately, in the words of the wonderful Templar from Indiana Jones, he chose poorly because we have Fort Knox, which is not fire flower friendly.
Nope, you need to take to the air, and thankfully there's an accessible Tanuki suit to be able to do it.
Yes. And that few, extra time to get the Tanuki suit will make a little bit of a difference, because prieR is going to be coming in with a leaf, which is going to shape off time.
Yeah, there is a little less than a 2-minute differential, though, with the two runners entering this World 3. So Ibuba does have that advantage for now, but with the pipes and the fortresses, that can potentially be made up.
Very easily. And, oh wow, Wendy has a free ride, so this Oceanside was more like a retention pond in size. Whew!
Alright, so the ocean was more of a sump.
Yep. And Wendy, oh well. Wendy literally just maybe had one flatbread sandwich at Publix. We're not even talking about Panera Bread or Wendy's. She got a flatbread with just lettuce and tomato with how weak she was. So weak! So weak! And we get the commands in the chat, please, because we have Tanuki damage. And now, Furon, we are in World 8, also known as the Great Equalizer, in the Stretchy Boo floor.
Right you are about that, Krista. As we see all those commands, a little shout out to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community. That's where I first got started in the commentary realms more years ago than I'd probably like to admit at this juncture.
You know, how I got into coming was actually kind of fun. There used to be an old channel known as the SMB3 channel that Growlwolf used to maintain. And I, as a Zelda runner, started coming SMB3. And then I went into Zelda and then Final Fantasy, because I do run those games, but I run them as a no logic runner. And it's a lot of fun if you play Zelda with no logic.
I'll take your word for it. prieR taking the scepter here and finishing off World 7 as Ibuba. Well, we do see there is a bridge needed, and there's a hand stage as well.
Oh, come on. 2 fort over 3 F2 in World 8? This hurts, chat. You can spam everybody hurts in chat if you feel the pain of having a World 2 fort over our favorite 3F2. Ooh.
Oh, prieR getting thwomped.
Yes, the Stretchy Boo fort is coming with a vengeance! And we did hear that fort unlock something, but it was a lock and not the bridge. So that means we are still gonna go into Dora the Explorer mode and look for the fort that can open the bridge up. And we have Tixie's favorite fort, Door 3 Fort, which Ibuba just noped out of Door 3. Sorry, Teeks, not happening today.
I think at this point, once you're approaching the 35-minute mark, that's usually when a lot of runners are kind of going, all right, when's the done happening?
Yeah. So that unlocked a lock. And we have the Escalator of Shame fort.
6F1 as prieR now waiting on those spikes.
And Booba opted not to go the route of, powering through the spikes. So that way we can get a fire kill on poor Boom Boom and finally get that bridge to Bowser. Who would have thought, Foron, that we would be looking at 3 Fort World 8?
You never know with this game. That's what makes the randomizer so special. And it looks like prieR going in a different direction here as we've got the lasers.
And it looks like a beta level.
Flip.
And it's an ouchie level. In which prieR is trying to take that 100-coin penalty to get out, but just took a little bit longer than normal. And we have Booba, who is going for the mac and cheese. Unfortunately, got denied. Opts to take the door. Oh! Did you see that, Furon? Oh no, got rejected, sent, pushed back, returned to sender by Bowser's castle by a stray fireball.
Oh, then gets handed not once but twice.
Oh, the rejection slip, the multiple 100-coin penalties. Oh no! Booba is having
Kembe Matumbo with the hand here. Not in my house. Ha ha ha. Not today. That's number 4.
Oh no no no! Oh no no no! You are getting denied. This is a disc to the face on prieR. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go.
Man.
I have a feeling, Furon, that Booba is going to go for that skip again after getting that particular death in Bowser's castle. So we're going to see more clip tries.
Or just get it first try.
Oh man.
First try every time.
But still impressive with the mac and cheese smooth criminal clip. And now we have roasted turtle is on its way.
35 fireballs later, Bowser is down.
Yes, please get your GGs in chat for Booba!
Is going to take the first race with an official race time of 37 minutes and 39 seconds.
Wow. Now, unlike Booba, who decided to take the 100-coin penalties, we have prieR, who is actually trying to go against a very interesting enemy set. A very not friendly enemy set. So that way there will be no further hand grabs.
So prieR is going to go ahead and finish this out here. Now, that victory for Ibuba does a couple of things. It moves them up to 3-0, and that will move prieR down to 2-3. So this actually becomes this next game where we're going to have a little bit of a break here once prieR finishes up, and then they'll have the second of their two races. This becomes a must-win scenario for prieR in order to continue. Should prieR lose the next race... Uh-oh.
Oh no! An unfortunate lava bath for prieR.
Should prieR take a loss in the next race, then both Ibuba and High Flyer will automatically qualify, and then they'll be facing each other tomorrow afternoon for seeding, as they won't have to worry about necessarily winning to qualify. It'll just be, all right, the victory will help with where they're seated in the next stage.
Yes. So prieR will be playing the next game for his very tournament career here. And we do have clip attempts on prieR's side. And prieR can take his time a little bit, you know, concentrate. You're not under the gun as much. We do get the clip on prieR's side. So now we're going to see the traditional fall through the floor Bowser kill. Always great.
Yeah, as you can see, the hitbox is Bowser's head. So as Small Mario, or if you crouch as any of the big Mario forms, you can avoid damage by just being underneath a Bowser.
Yes, it allows you to give lots of hugs to Bowser. You know, it's kind of like a best friend giving another best friend a hug before they board the plane. You're just giving Bowser a hug before he falls to the floor. You know, what a bro moment.
Yep,
And
subtle strats. GG's for prieR. Who's
yes,
going to take second place. The official race time, 41:31.
hey, Furon, I think we're going to probably be taking our little break now. So while the runners get set up for game number 2. So you guys in chat, stick around for some more fun. You know, make sure you stretch and hydrate. Well, we are back! I know that you guys have been waiting for this. This is the make it or break it game. Ooh, Furon, are you excited?
I'm intrigued. I'm excited. This has tournament implications throughout here as far as bracket stage advancement. prieR back against the wall needs a victory to at least force potential tiebreakers, as Ibuba will face High Flyer tomorrow afternoon in their remaining two matchups here. But a loss for prieR in this race will eliminate prieR from tournament contention.
Yes, 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 indeed. So this is really, put your Eye of the Tiger music on or whatever you need to. But this is going to be one heck of a match. And again, Furon, what is with this World 1 start? Oh my goodness.
I don't know, but here we are with 8-1 again, which I know brought
Yeah.
some troubles the first time around here. This is a different seed. We can assure you of that.
Yes, Diesel. I'm looking at you, boss. And there are lots of bullets. Everything's just wanting to just hurt. Woo, but that is what 8-1 is all about. A pain train.
All right. Quadrifecta of bullets, but Ibuba's going to outrun them, and I don't know what it is that prieR did that was able to that Ibuba was able to do rather to despawn that hot foot, but prieR having some troubles with it for sure. Oh man! Oh no!
Wait a minute. Wait a second. We have the forgettable fort on Booba's side and an unfortunate death on prieR's side. Yikes. And did you see what happened on prieR's side? It was a despawn of one of the turtles that's needed to cross. Also catching a bullet billed to the face. Phew! This is a tough start. Oh. And on Booba's side,
looks like we have one of our, I believe.
Yes, the wondrous wonder, which I call the windmill level, with great affection.
As a result of, for the purpose of full transparency, I guess I should say, this is only the fourth SMB3R race that I have I've done commentary for. So, still getting a little bit of the lay of the land as far as which boards are which and things of that nature.
You sound like a veteran. We would have never known the difference. We would have never known the difference. And finally, to get out of 8-1 to play our favorite forgettable fort.
5F1 and oh no. Well, even more troubling is prieR's down to the last life. So another death here, it's a game over, and that means back to 8-1.
Yes. And that's the last thing you want to happen. The absolute last thing. That's why you get that star grab and just put it on out.
Alright, 3 hits standard. Hello, Larry. Goodbye, Larry. And I'm not going to sing the song from the McLean Stevenson series from the late 70s.
All right. So, chat, what do you think is going to be the next world? For those of you who are
No, there's the game over.
Windows technical support, we have a virus. What else is new? That's why you go with Linux. And we are back. Oh, heavens. The lag. And we get our first in card on Booba's side. Nothing of value just yet, but stay tuned.
So I'm being told that was an intentional game over, as after having taken care of the fortress, the lock remains broken or unlocked after beating the fortress. So that was just to basically reset the lives, as that was pretty much all that was needed there. As now we've got World 4 as our second. Meanwhile, the Hammer Bro on prieR side, that is providing a music box here. And we have a little bit of, oh, there we go. We're back live over on Ibuba's side.
And it's actually a good idea because forts are not replayable once beaten, you know, and you don't have to go back to 8-1. You could just skip it. So, actual, you know, good move on prieR side. And we have Booba getting a payway.
First airship here for prieR as Ibuba. Ooh, some nice timely fire. Oh, and a great stomp there on the Lakitu.
Absolutely. With that particular level, you know, a lot of runners use P-speed strats. So, you know, you get to see that, hey! I see a peekaboo angry sun. And that fire, that piranha plant was determined to hit Booba and succeeded.
I mean, in fairness, if you're in this snowy environment and kind of hidden behind some sort of precipitation or otherwise of the cold variety, that, yeah, I'd be a little angry too.
Absolutely. And on Booba's side, chat, you know, Booba is just showing us the power of, wait, huh? Well, you gotta love when you have a momentary pause in your game, and then when you come back, you find out you're in the Ice Fire Fort. Oh, Faron, you've just gotta love. I have a feeling that Booba has Spectrum cable for the internet provider, which would explain a heck of a lot in terms of, you know, the FPS speed.
While I did study telecommunications, that was more on the broadcasting end, and I can't necessarily speak to the various cable companies. But I do, what I can speak on is what we have going on the screen here, which in Ibuba's case is the second of the airships, and prieR making pretty quick work of the fortress.
So let's see if we're going to have any, probably going for the fire kill, you know, kind of doing a mixed method, because as you saw just then, it is very easy to get hitboxed by Iggy. You know, we call it his big brain strats, where he uses his big brain to kind of hitbox you, which leaves you in pain. Zero, let me tell you, Spectrum curses everyone, including those who probably who are located in Great Britain and have Sky. So, you know, you just gotta love the power of, you know, lackluster internet speeds from Spectrum. All right. So we are in the Piranha Fort on Booba's side, Piran.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That looked like it might have been a missed button push. Going in with a P-Wing. Very good strat to use if you don't have anything else.
Good way to handle these problematic piranhas here at 7F2.
Yes. And, you know, it also makes it easier to thread the needle, which is the piranha couple that loves to fire things at you. And because the P-Wing is no longer useful, the intentional damage there to get rid of it. Very well played by on Booba's side.
Oh no.
Ooh, a disc to the face for prieR. And we get our first item on Booba's side. Take a pick, and it's not worth anything. Oh well. We do have a blue lock acting as gatekeeper, which you can just easily go around with a pipe. Oh, just peachy, everyone! It's my favorite level!
And Ibuba says, no thank you. We're just going to go ahead and cloud over this. Oh, but now we got a pair of 10s here. This is pick your poison.
Oh. This can be... That's an unfortunate, sorta... It's a double-edged sword with the frog suit. You know, because really... rough to clip. I think Human Mustard can do that type of wall climb, but he's the frog master. I'm not. And you know something, Furan, not that it happened, but if Booba had taken a death there, that would have meant having to play everyone's favorite level 7-5.
Yeah, then it would have been unavoidable.
I know! It would have been awesome! And we do get a music box from the Hammer Bro. And a very wise move on Booba's part to take the coin ship, you know, since he is a bit item poor at the moment.
Has a little bit of a struggle. Does get the invincibility star, though. Can be used at a later time. Hammers through to save a board, and oh, there's somebody we haven't seen most of, or actually, I don't think we've seen it all until now. There's Boss Bass.
Yes! One of the greatest characters in Super Mario Bros. 3. All of you in chat, you know it, you love it. It is the one and the only. Even though Booba did run away from our friend Boss Bass, who just wanted to give, you know, a hearty handshake.
Back to the end card here for prieR. Yeah, chat disappointed we were denied nom-noms from Boss Bass.
We have level 1-5 on Booba's side. With Karibo shoes. For those who said, we weren't getting enough Nike action going, there you go. Our Karibus made an appearance. Good to see you too, Johnny. Meanwhile, prieR is going through everyone's favorite level, 7-5. Just needs some more enemies. And Booba is on light airship. Ooh. And we do have Morton's airship as the airship of choice. Alright, Lemmy, don't let us down, Lemmy. You let us down, Lemmy. Boron, is prieR's screen stuck for you?
For the moment, we've had some momentary pauses. It'll probably come back in the next 5 to 10 seconds.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. But that's actually great for a thumbnail. This picture right here. I'd use it. For those of you who are hoping for Oceanside and going cruising with Booba, you have gotten your wish. Hey, hey, hey. Look at what we have for our first level.
See, there we go.
Alrighty. So after... So that's it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Boss Diesel, for the info. Now, on Booba's side, we get a nice Waterhammer Brothers fight, which is a piece of cake. With a leaf, gets only a mushroom, but hey, something is better than nothing. And we know where Booba is going next, to that fort, which happens to be the Donut Fort. Faran?
Yeah, chat noticing. Thank you, MIDI guy. I'd picked up on it, but I was looking to get a note in there. prieR had used the Jugum Cloud, but then overrode it by putting on the frog suit, and that negated the Jugum Cloud before getting to pass by the level, essentially wasting it.
You're always supposed to do it the other way around. Oh no. Maybe that was a little bit of tilt mixed with nerves. Yeah, you always have to make sure you're in the form you want to be in when you use the cloud, or wait until you get to the level itself and then go ahead and change up. And we have probably Teeks in the audience somewhere that was just not happy about Booba's strat right now and not doing his typical speedrun power damage, give everyone a heart attack run like Teeks does. And we have a close boss bass trying to get some food, getting denied by prieR. Poor boss bass. Okay. We are on our big brain leader's particular airship, which is the one and the only Ludwig's airship. And let's see if Wendy is actually doing something. We may not get an actual number due to the combined kill. And on prieR's side, we do have our military, so please get your salutes out if possible.
The super tanks, it looks like there.
Yep. For those of you who want to put F's in the chat for our favorite character, Boss Bass, not getting any food today. We'll have a wonderful, wonderful, food drive to feed Boss Bass. And Furon, we are now in Pipe World. Yay!
Yep, starting off with 3-1 here. prieR getting the off-screen grab of the scepter.
Yes, that is a good time saver. Always good when you can get that if possible. And we did have a gatekeep Mama Squid who decided to say thou shalt not pass, but got a fireball to the face. Hey, Animus, good to see ya.
Ooh, nice tail whip there. Oh, but couldn't quite replicate it and falls into the pit. Oh, prieR.
prieR decided to pull a Bowser and went for a fall, only to get sniped by Sniper Cheat. Ha! Furon, you hate to see it.
Always surprising when it's raining fish like that.
There used to be a song long time ago saying it was raining something, so we could say, it's raining fish. Yes, we could do that. But on Booba's side, we do have that Speedo get through blink and you miss it moment. Booba is just wanting to clear out, get to that fort. And, oh, it's the troll fort. Oh, Furon, this is looking fun. Alright, Troll Fort is doing what it does best, which is take away your health.
And we got the upside down orb. We'll get the bros going as well. prieR is going to go for the speed run strategy there and does successfully pull it off.
Aw, somewhere in the chat, Teeks is smiling at that. And we are also happy to see the bro. We have not had a chance to see that in quite a while. Alright, let's go clipping on Booba's side, because you do not want to play this level if you have to. It is a huge time sink. And when I say huge time sink, I'm not kidding. And we do get the clip on Booba's side. We are spared from having to look at a notorious World 7 level.
And just that quickly into the airship.
Yes. You know, you gotta make use of those, all of those lovely music boxes you got. Alright, let's see what Ludwig has in store for us. 1 hit with an earthquake, 2 hits with an earthquake. Ooh. Okay, we could go with that.
Meanwhile, you'll be glad to know we saw over on prieR's side, losing the fire flower power, and Wendy did take all 5 hits.
Wendy made me proud! Double Baconator Wendy! Yes, packing on the calories. Awesome sausage. On top of that, instead of getting French fries, Wendy had chili for all the damage she was laying out. All right, Furon, you have a choice of which fort do you take, Lava Fort or the other unknown fort?
It sounds like some Monty Hall let's make a deal kind of a thing. Well, you can have the lava fort, or you can have what's behind door number 3.
Exactly. Oh, you know who would have been awesome to do some great let's make a deal commentary? Laws.
LD Cards Fan 23, yes.
Yes.
He and I are both huge game show aficionados and have yet to do commentary here on SMB3R, but once that does occur, I'm sure the audience will be in for a treat.
Yes, they did have the treat of when I was doing it with LOZ myself. We did a commentary together, and we had a mixture of just all shenanigans and sports. Ooh, and now we will see what the Fire Flower has to offer on Ibuba7. Nice. A cloud. Diesel saying you always pick what's behind the other door. Unless you get the donkey, Diesel. Then you have a hee-haw good time in the worst way. Alright, so after traversing through 2 F1, we get Booba destroying. Poor Boom Boom.
Alright, here we have, I believe this is 1-6. Oh no!
Was that...
That was prior being no match for Gravity.
Uh-oh. Gravity does hurt. On Booba's side, we are in the fort that never matters, which is the World 1 fort.
And no warp whistles here, so in this case it's replaced by a raccoon leaf.
Yay! Even though Booba was kind of low-key hoping that that would be a hammer suit. That way, Bowser can catch some hammers to the face.
Yeah, we've yet to see a hammer suit in the first game, and I believe now as well.
Yeah! You know, I think Bowser's doing a really good job of hiding it. You know, Bowser's like, I can hold and take on a couple of fireballs to the face, but you know, just like a few hammers to the face and we are having a problem. Houston, we're having a problem. And get your bros out for prieR, who got a bro moment just now.
Feel like WWE's Matt Riddle. Bro.
Bruh, yeah, bro, man, bro. Oh, and we have the Parabeetle stage from World 5, which is the most annoying stage. Ooh, I do not like that stage. It doesn't like me either. I die, so I always cloud out of it. And it looks like we have a free pass going on, and we have our favorite World 1 airship, Larry Koopa's airship. So this is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And let's see how salty Martin is. Well, sodium free.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All the chemists out there, he had no NA+. Oh, goodness gracious. We will have a salt fund. Chat, we will have a salt fund so that way we can send some salt over to Morton so he can get good and be ready for the next round.
All right, so
And
this is
we
a
have
one-world lead here now for Ibuba as starting at Sky right as prieR starting World 6 here.
World 4 water level. Blah. So, did you see the king's comment for it was the plane. Oh my goodness, we had tattoo for a king.
Yes, welcome to Fantasy Island.
Yes. Since I can do a mean tattoo, Furon, you'll be Mr. Rourke. And let's hope that we can make these runners' wishes come true by giving them some 5'9" in Atlantis action.
Well, I must say, while I do have a nice voice, I don't know if I am as good as Ricardo Montalban.
Oh, Ricardo Montalban. He was an idol. And we have Tixie's Door 3 Fort, or what we like to say, the Door 6 Fort. But you know, it was easy peasy. Now the choice by Booba to play another invalid seed. Oh, Furon. I don't know how to feel about this. Both seeds are invalid.
From a memory standpoint.
Yes, these are invalid seeds, right, chat? It's outside of World 8. Diesel, you did it again. You did it again. How many times are you going to break me, Diesel? Oh my goodness. So 3F2 is not in World 8, folks. That means that it's totally invalid. This seed should be re-rolled and all that good stuff. Even though I doubt you want to re-roll a seed in World 7. Ooh! This is one of the beta levels.
I believe this is Beta 1.6, and is quickly taken care of. And here's the Buzzy Beetles.
Yes. Those, and see the damage that prieR just took? That's exactly what happens to me every time I play that stage, if I don't P-wing it or cloud it.
That's right, 5.6 is what that is.
Yes, the cloud level, because you just cloud through it, you never play it, you don't worry about it. It's just one of those levels that exists.
Oh, Piranha.
Oucharoo! And we have a Earthquake Roy that was not our boy. Sorry, chat. That was just a 2-hitter. And now, Booba's going into World 8. So let's predict. How many bridges do you think, Furon?
I'm gonna go with 1 again.
1? Alright, because it would be out of character for me to say anything less than 3. Because that's what chat expects of me. I'm gonna go with 3 bridges and all hands. Just, you know, to make it a fun stage. Alright, so we are in Dora the Explorer mode on Booba's side.
Oh, what a place for a fortress there.
I'm already liking this layout. Alright, Stretchy Boo. And we have the one and the only Stretchy Boo Fort on Booba's side using excellent P-speed strats, unfortunately did not attempt to do the clip that you can do right before the door.
Oh, the Spiny just happened to get him.
Yeah.
Oh, the Snipe Spiny as well.
Phew! There was no getting out of that being Big Mario. And an unfortunate lock saying you shall not pass on Booba's side. And found a pipe to bypass. Now, we
Well, it
did
was
see
one
an
useful
anchor.
bridge.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Furon, that Booba did not check to see what the anchor was first. Because the anchor might have been a hammer suit.
Perhaps at this point, just trying to get this over with, for lack of a better term. Now, trying to do the clip again here.
Yep. I think Booba has memories of last time. And it's like, let me clip through this and roast a turtle. And that is exactly what we are going to see with that mac and cheese smooth criminal clip. And in just a moment, Booba will be facing off, or should I say roasting, Bowser.
"35 fireballs later, and that is going to do it.
So chat, get your GGs out for Booba, who is now 4-0, tied with High Flyer.
Oh, well, High Flyer's 3-1, so
High
actually
Flyer was 3-1?
Yeah, Booba does have that advantage there, but for prieR, this will be it, as that will mathematically eliminate prieR from the bracket stage advancement. So out of Group K, it will be Ibuba and High Flyer 28TTV. And the two actually are set to face off against one another at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So just, oh goodness, what would that be math-wise here? About 16 and a half hours from now. That will be on one of the networks yet to be determined. And it looks like we have Magoo is Adorable already set on the call for that. So those two will face one another tomorrow for seeding, as they were initially scheduled to.
Absolutely. Booba, how you doing? GGs.
Hello, hello. Thank you very much. Hello.
Yes, the official race time was 36:20, by the way, for Booba's finish. Congratulations, GG, on the two-game sweep and clinching advancement into the next stage.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A couple of long seats, I think. Especially the first one. Many mistakes, but well, it worked at the end.
You played well. You played very well. You know, if anyone says you made any mistakes big time, you know, I'll duke it out with them, because you played wonderfully.
I mean, thank you, but I am still a little bit salty on the first race because of the million clouds I kept in my inventory. And my death on Bowser's Castle was also a little bit silly. But yeah, that happens. I mean, the problem with the clouds was when I got my fourth cloud, and I realized I was starting to have a lot. I thought, okay, no more levels, let's skip some. The problem is that basically since then there was no levels, just pipes and forts. That's it.
Yeah, you did have a lot of in surplus, and in that first game, you're absolutely right. That sniper fire by Bowser caused you a lot of grief in terms of having to constantly replay that hand stage over and over and over.
Yeah, I mean, people that have seen my stream for a while know my very bad luck with hands, so it's not really a surprise, it's just annoying.
Yeah, you were like, oh man, I could imagine how that feels, especially when, you're trying to duck it and it was not allowing you at all.
Yeah, no, and the death was my fault. I saw the fire coming to me, and I was like, I think I can still like squeeze between both, and I didn't. And when I realized I wasn't going to make it, I am like, okay, let's get hit, but try to get into the platform so I don't die. But it was already too late, and I still died.
No.
And then 4 hands later, you eventually got back to the castle.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes, you went.
it was it was better the second time. Second time was a charm.
Yes, because you got your mac and cheese clip on the first try.
Yeah, I know. See? Annoying again. I mean, it is what it is. This is how randomizer works.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I see that prieR is a little bit lost. I was hoping that didn't happen to me. I got lucky. I played only one fort and it was the one.
Yeah, unfortunately, prieR didn't have that kind of luck. And I think doesn't have that many items, which was why the choice to go the route with the P-Wing.
Yeah, I didn't get any fire or hammer suit on the second seed. I was lucky because the item below, like the door, it was a flower.
Now, one quick question, Booba. Did you check to see what the anchor had?
Oh no.
I just know that I didn't finish on the second seed. I didn't finish the end card. I played it twice, and then for the third time it wasn't really in my way, so I didn't want to go back just to play the end card.
Because one of your items was the anchor, and I was like, oh, I wonder if you're gonna peek and see what it has, because it may have had a hammer suit.
No, I actually checked on World 2 because to see if it was a hammer, just in case, trying to break the rock on World 2, so I avoided 2 levels, but it was a mushroom. On second seed, it was a mushroom.
Worthless! Oh my goodness.
Exactly, I actually had tail and I used the anchor and it was a mushroom and I was like, okay, it's like I took damage. Thank you, game.
No, that's unfortunate, because trying to get, are we ever that lucky that an anchor is an actual hammer?
Honestly, personally, I've never seen an anchor being a hammer. So I have the theory that can't be possible, but I don't know.
I don't think it's programmed to do that. I think it's programmed to do everything but that.
Yeah, that's what I think, but I've asked some people and I've gotten both answers. No, it's not possible to get a hammer, and some people that says, no, I've gotten a hammer, I swear. So I don't know.
I want to say that once upon a time, long ago, anchors could be hammers, but they changed the mechanic of the anchor so that way it no longer gives hammers anymore. Instead, it's only used to give items relative to Mario's state. So you can get Tanuki, you can get Hammer Suit, Star, Mushroom, Fire Flower, things like that, but nothing that affects the overworld layout.
That makes sense. That's probably true. I don't know and I tried.
No, that was a good attempt. That was a very good attempt. You know, you just made me have to go back to the days where we had the old SMB3 channel to remember that. Woo! Oh man. And it looks like prieR has just finished as well. I wonder if he will be joining us in chat. Or I'm saying chat. Oh, it's one of those days. We're on.
Well, I'm taking a look here, and it looks like a cloud was offered, and prieR saying I'll use that cloud. I guess meaning to skip on the interview portion here.
Well, since
yes, that is confirmed. prieR has declined an interview,
okay.
But still a gallant effort nonetheless.
Absolutely, and deserves much accolades for going through and playing very, very, was up against a lot of barriers, and made a valiant effort. So GG, prieR, and we look forward to seeing you in the next tournament.
Definitely, GG.
Absolutely. But the biggest GGs go to you, Ibuba. Are you all set for your match tomorrow?
I am a little bit nervous, honestly. I've seen High Flyer practice a couple times on stream, and he's doing very, very good. And I don't know. I think it should be an interesting match. My prediction is that we are going to divide wins. But honestly, I hope we don't, because it would be the first time since I started joining random tournaments that I don't go 6-0 on the group stage. So let's see what happens.
Ooh, spicy! You go, Ibuba.
Yeah, I am very competitive, so I have nothing against High Flyer. But I want to win. I want to win both. I don't want to disappoint myself.
You heard it here, folks. Tomorrow is where it's Furon. Oh man, I have to say that it was truly a pleasure doing commentary with you.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing more here, and looking forward to a lot more Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament action, including, as mentioned there, a quintuple header coming up tomorrow. 5 matches, all starting at noon Eastern. We've got Sarkit against TreySpire. Apologies in advance for the mispronunciations that I know I'm going to butcher here. Then at 1 o'clock, as mentioned, Eastern, we have the Ibuba versus High Flyer matchup to finish up the Group K matches. Then also at 1 o'clock, we have Scarface Nico against Haxaplax. All these are on networks to be determined here among the SpeedGaming channels. Immediately after that 1 o'clock pair of matchups at 3 o'clock, at least tentatively scheduled, we have Scarface Nico taking on the Haxor. So 4 matches for Scarface Nico back to back to back to back. And then after a bit of a respite at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, we have the Classic 188 taking on Sharky 2107. So a lot going on in the SMB3 tournament tomorrow. Meanwhile, here on the SpeedGaming networks, well, just having started a few minutes ago, and probably where we're going to head to next, I would imagine, over on SpeedGaming 3, it's the round of 16 in the 2022 Link to the Past Randomizer Tournament. Wall Kicks taking on Andy. Andy, a name I know you've seen at many a GDQ. Should be interesting to see how that goes there. And coming up a little bit later tonight over on SpeedGaming 2 at 11:10 p.m. Eastern, we have a Super Metroid Randomizer multi-category tournament match between Apathy Duck and Lies and Gasoline. Easy for me to say. So that I'm doing it all on the fly here. I'm just reading what's in front of me as Burgundy does in the Anchorman movies. But thank you so much for tuning in here to Speed Gaming 6. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow, as they've been fantastic for you here. And also make sure to show some love to the folks behind the scenes. I feel like I'm a one-man band in that regard. Krista Joy 730, any last thoughts before we wrap it up here?
Yes, it has truly been a wonderful experience. And Booba, I'm wishing you the most of luck tomorrow. And for you in chat, make sure that you are there, because you are going to be firsthand witnessing some serious action, some Duke Fest, and that's what we love about you. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you to our wonderful runners for giving us one heck of a battle. Thank you to the man, the myth, and the legend, Furon himself. And I say good night.
Stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. See you next time.
Bye-bye.